So I edited the video, sent it. And then the lady was like, you did capture my husband dancing.
So
Listen, and then the husband wasn't even dancing.
really,
And then I did miss any shot.
photography is tricky. We get to have a lot of critics. It's not only clients that get to complain about us, but there are other people who are in the same field with that will still badmouth us. You get?
Yeah, true.
So that they can, grab
Get
onto everything. All of the clients go their direction, but anyways, they still fail to work with them. So
This feels personal.
it is kind of personal.
I'm about to ask you the same question that have you ever had a client who's not familiar with the soft copy?
That's the thing. So that's a part where when I say social media is not enough. So some people don't take.
They are not into social media.
No,
like
they're
that.
not.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of work
They
beyond
think it's
taking
just
the
pressing a
picture.
button and that's it.
And that's it. And they want to ask why you're charging so much for just my picture there.
When you're not even comfortable with the money that you're charging because you feel like it's lit, those will be pressuring you.
Yeah.
You haven't even arrived home.
Yeah.
You're just coming back from the event.
Yeah.
You haven't dropped off. All time I send you the pictures, I'm like, dude.
Living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me. I'm living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me. I'm living my...
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Thoughts Podcast, and today I'm chilling with
This is M-Jay right here.
Today we are recording from Akebu Media.
Right.
Yeah, it's a photo studio.
Located in Kabwe
Yeah,
on Freedom Way, opposite Civic Center, right next to Careless Discount. And I think that the landmark is Old Pep.
yeah. So if you want some shots, if you can even check out their page, it's Akebu Media.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's where we are. Our content is made available just on Facebook. We put up our work I think every week we have something new for our people to see, and whatever you get to see there is originally created from right in here.
Yeah. So what are some of the challenges that you face to photography? Let me share mine first. Let me go first.
Yes, please.
Quality.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
was shooting. Was it the kitchen party?
Kitchen parties.
Yeah. I remember shooting this client kitchen party. A video edited,
Yeah.
and then when I sent the video, the lady said, "No, it wasn't the kitchen party. What's that? Okay, between I don't know if it's
Matebeto, was it traditional or something?
there were
Tradition.
presents there. The man came.
No, it's a kitchen party.
It's a kitchen party.
True.
Yeah. So I edited the video, sent it. And then the lady was like, you did capture my husband dancing.
So
Listen, and then the husband wasn't even dancing. Then,
really,
and then I did miss any shot.
that's like one of the biggest challenges that we get to face as photographers and videographers. See, whilst we already know what we're supposed to be doing as photographers or videographers, we still get to have clients kind of try to direct on how we're supposed to do our job. I mean, we're specialists at what we do, and we still have a director who's supposed to pay attention to the traditional arrangement that's going on there, but they still want to come into our business and kind of control.
Yeah. Like they want to tell you where you should stand when taking the pics.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff. But anyways, the husband dancing.
Yeah.
So also our clients are supposed to understand to say it's not like a church service or something where you have to just have the camera run the whole time that the event is going. That's not like live coverage of a political event or
Yeah.
something. No. So we make cuts. We cut out what's not important, and yeah. But then that's one of the challenges.
You just show highlights.
Yeah,
You
true,
just
true.
pick the important parts.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
you can't,
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
You can't just let it.
Yeah.
run.
Nah. It gets to be boring that way, anyways. So yeah, challenges.
Yeah.
There are too many. I don't even know where to start from. First of all, as an upcoming photographer, the biggest challenge that upcoming photographers get to face is a thing where you need to show your work and get connected to the right clientele. You know, you won't just get to be trusted by clients out there. Someone who hasn't seen your work. So you get to do a whole lot of free work. You work for free for a long time, and then when people recognize you and see to say you actually are skilled in this particular field, that's when you start getting a few bookings here and there. And to top it all, the capital that's needed.
Yeah, the gear is expensive.
The gear is super expensive, and for you to just start making profit and just regain the money you used, it takes a whole lot.
So you're saying it's advisable as an upcoming photographer to do free shots?
Well, it falls both sides. I mean,
Because I feel like it has its benefits and
most definitely.
disadvantages.
Disadvantages as well, because if you do too much of free work for people, you get branded as this person that can, if I go to my free shots, I think an upcoming photographer would do for me for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to, gain numbers and stuff. But also, that would be used as a strategy. If you work with someone who's kind of famous, say a model,
Yeah.
if they give you that chance to work with them, I mean, you don't even have to charge them, since they're already paying you by, I think, advertising your work. They have to advertise, like they have to mention the photographer and send the traffic your direction.
Yeah, and I feel like these are the, should I call them celebs or
Yeah.
big guys?
Yes,
They take advantage of these upcoming photographers.
that's true.
They know that they are big,
Yeah,
so they feel if they work with that photographer,
yeah,
they will have no say if the person doesn't pay.
that's a fact.
But
That's-
it's okay if they do that as long
Yeah.
as they credit the photographer.
Most
At
definitely.
least
Most
you
definitely.
drive traffic to the now.
Yeah.
Here you work with this photographer, you don't even shout them.
Nah, that's all messed up. That's
Yeah.
messed up. So I think to just appreciate the work that someone is doing, and just it's art. At the end of the day, we all fall into the same category. It's art altogether. You're a musician, you're a model. The photographer plays a major role in helping your career go up also. I mean, you want to create content for your fans, for your audience. You still need the photographer. Moreover, I think it would just be best for you to just, even if they ask for you to just help them out with numbers, just leave them a little something, a token of appreciation. Just just motivate that photographer to even do more.
Yeah, it discourages the photographers, the upcoming photographers.
For sure.
Because they'll be like, I'm putting in all the work and I'm not even getting the money.
Yeah.
So when they get paid for their work, it motivates them.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
So we need to help each other. Because if you are getting paid,
Yeah.
and then you have this reliable client, you
Yeah.
do them. You give them free shots at some time, don't you?
Most
do
definitely.
them?
We do. So
Maybe
from time-
even do extra work. for
Yeah,
them,
yeah. From time to time, I get to have clients who sort of help out. They recommend me. I mean, there are some clients that I know recommend me for sure. Some will just use that as a way to, look like they are really helping you grow and stuff. But there are those genuine clients who drive the traffic to your business, and for those, I actually call some through for like free shoot. They just come through, like take 5 photos, even 5 studio photos, and we keep working with them like that.
So, what are some of the things that you need to do in order for clients to recommend you? Like, is there a certain way you need to behave or carry yourself, or you have a sharp point?
Okay, so really it's tricky. Photography is tricky. We get to have a lot of critics. It's not only clients that get to complain about us, but there are other people who are in the same field with that will still badmouth us.
Yeah, true.
So that they can, grab
Get there,
onto
yeah.
everything. All of the clients got their direction, but anyways, they still fail to work with them. So
This feels personal.
it is kind of personal, but no mentioning names here. But, so the thing is, for you to get recommendations like that, I think it's best to work with your policies. Set up policies for your business and stick with them. So if you're going to tell your clients to say, me, I work with time. If we make a date, your reservation starts at 12 hours and ends at 12:30 or 13 hours. If it's an hour session, stick with that. Be ready for that client. And maybe if they come in late, you can try and be slightly, flexible.
Yeah.
But then if they come in very late, reschedule. If you don't have penalties to your policies or anything, but just don't be that very strict, not flexible kind of photographer. But also, it's just a thing of policies at the end of the day. Deliver within the space that you're supposed to deliver your work. Also, your client has to know to say, okay, these photos that I'm taking here, I can only expect them within such a space of time. Yeah. So also, it's a thing of quality. Put in all you can, your very best into the work. So even as you release the work, it's top-notch quality.
Yeah. Because I've seen like dope photographers being turned down by clients just because of their attitude.
Attitude, number one thing.
Yeah, the way you carry yourself matters also.
Yep. So from time to time, these guys get to make a few bucks. Should I say a few? But they get to make money from their career photography, and then feel to say, I've made it. So I have the money, and whether the fame gets to their head. So then it turns out to just become part of their personality, and they don't care what their clients get to be treated as, even if they are just when companies like this grow, we tend to hire more people to work with. And then even as those people work, your employees work with your clients, they have to know to say the policy at this company is this. The people that the clients that come in have to see you as also the face of the company. They want whatever character they'll portray there.
They'll say a cable media.
A cable media treats its clients like this and that, and your name, your company name is tainted. So it's all about how you carry yourself as well as a company. True.
Yeah, so that will attract more
clients. More clients will come your way. I think that's how it works.
So is advertising is something you feel you should do like daily? Does it stop?
So advertising is I think it's supposed to be done quite frequently, but if anything, there are billboards that advertise daily. Billboards will advertise daily, though we haven't put up any yet. We're thinking in the near future, as the company grows, we might just do a big billboard in cable media.
So you're saying social media is not enough?
Social media is not enough.
I agree.
It's not enough.
I actually agree.
Yeah, well, I've had a certain experience with, I had experience with a certain client. So these people, we were recommended to these people. They had Ichilanga Mulilo, but they're not based here in Kabwe. So somebody from within Kabwe recommended us. They told them to say our services are good and blah, 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 you know. Yeah, and thanks to that client, I'll drop their name later. Yeah, so unfortunately, they're not, I think they're not exposed to this photography business and all. So they thought it's actual pictures, the ones that developed, hard copy photos. Yes.
I was about to ask you the same question that have you ever had a client who's not familiar with the soft copy?
That's the thing. So that's the part where when I say social media is not enough. So some people don't take.
They are not into social media.
No,
like
they're
that.
not.
Yeah.
All they know is pictures, my picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we give them our package, no, this much will give you about if it's 25 soft copies. They don't even understand the word soft copy.
Yeah.
So all they were waiting for was, when are you sending the pictures? I'm like, I'll send them tonight. What? Tonight?
Yeah.
How?
And then you were surprised. What do they mean?
Yeah. So I was like, no, they'll come through WhatsApp and blah, blah. Oh, okay, that. So what happens if we want my picture? And I'm like, okay.
This is what I'm dealing with.
Yeah. So,
you know, hard copies, they're like radio.
yeah.
Radio is not dead, it's still there.
No, it's
Even
I
pictures.
barely listen to it, but
Radio is not dead. Even hard copies, photos are still there.
yeah.
We are still far from getting rid of them.
Yeah, true. Though I think we've also transitioned. We're transitioning from those 6x4s, those small pictures we used to have in my photo album and those
even those
picture
negatives.
My negative for camera, I mean.
But
That's a whole different topic on its own.
yeah,
But there's now my canvas.
yeah.
Those big ones. I don't know if I'm shooting out of the frame, but yeah, canvas.
Yeah, it's evolving, but we still have people who are not evolving with the technology.
That's true.
So
That's
you need to,
balance out.
you need to balance out. Not
That's
vice. No, we don't do hard copies. Because that's I dealt with that a lot. I said no to a lot of people that wanted hard copies.
But unfortunately, those were like potential clients who would at some point want soft copies also.
Yeah, this is why we should cater for everyone, because we don't know who might recommend me to the president. That's a big
Scoring high.
So you need to be.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
consider.
You might get a chance to also become a presidential photographer.
Yeah.
Like people I know.
Yeah,
But anyway,
like people we know.
Yeah. That's the thing.
People
That's
you
the
may
thing.
know.
People you may know for sure. Professional, worldwide recognized photographers. Bye. Don't touch that issue. So, anyways, photography is all fun. It's fun. It's a fun career. I don't know. Are you thinking of taking photography as like your main hustle?
I didn't decide. There's a person who is what indecisive. I don't know.
I think if you're Paraguay,
Something like that. I don't know.
You should tag Mr. Moyo.
Yeah, he's going to
Wazan
say it
Moyo.
right, folks.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah.
Ni indecisive, undecided.
Yeah, photography. I love photography, but
Right.
if there's one thing that I can tell you is I'll never quit photography.
That's good.
Me taking it the main thing. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But I'm still a photographer.
That's
Yeah.
good. So I think photography as an art I think it affects almost every part of our lives. Even I don't know where you'd say whatever business you'd think of that doesn't involve photography. because it's an art that's part of us. Yeah. Talk of branding, just advertising. Talk of signage. Natuluva. Apa pariko shani sign here shan pariko na lady so over kopele ba kembu mini.
Yeah, one minute. It is so. Photography plays
Major role.
Yeah. And again, talking about me taking it as a shan.
Yes.
What did you ask? Main
hustle.
profession. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's how I started though, so actually.
Right.
For me, photography, I didn't start it as, no, let me capture people so that they pay me. No.
Yeah.
For me, I just fell in love with taking pictures, actually. Yeah, that's where it stems from.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
So
just
this is
in
why, even when I'm doing photography,
Yeah.
I don't go all the way. Like it's not full to the full extent.
Right.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah, mkwesa kufyo. Yeah.
Right.
But who knows?
yeah. At a later time, you might just
Well,
get a whole lot of gear. And
but I shouldn't be saying at a later time. The time is
Is
now.
now,
I'm delaying
my nigga.
myself. Relax. Chill.
Yeah,
Chill,
yeah,
relax.
yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I remember at some point. I mean, I featured on this podcast. I wanted to say stuff, but anyways, we'll just touch a little bit of Nzamzalam, guys. At some point, we used to take pictures with. Some of you might have used the Nokia Lumia. That was like a big phone back in the days. Had a nice Nokia Lumia, and we used to take photos and use PixArt to edit, and we post those photos online, and they were like, wow, this is nice. I don't know if that was like 50 likes, and that was big.
Yeah, it was big.
So, I mean, we've been doing this.
Yeah,
back
photography
in the
started
days.
from there, on our phone, cell phone.
Yeah.
Because I remember the Samsung, I don't know if it's S3 Mini Ocean.
Yeah.
I used to take I was proud of the pictures I used to take on that phone,
That
but
time. Yeah.
and the editing also,
Yeah.
like I was a fan of my own work.
Like
So
I
it
have
started from there.
I have a terabyte, not a tera, about 4 terabytes of space on my PC. Actually, I'm still holding on to pictures that we took in 2013, 14, somewhere there.
Yeah, some
So-
pictures that you put out, I'm like, nigga.
So I'm gonna be
Keep
sharing those from
keep
time
those
to time.
in the What are you trying to show?
Nah, okay, so we'll just show them at some point. Just this is where we're coming from, and then
You can't be long way.
look at the creativity that we put in and how much we've grown, and wow, we're making money out of this thing now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a journey, and we like still learning every day, and we're still open to new ideas, and I mean it's growth day by day, and we're still expecting a whole lot more.
Yeah, and it kind of motivates people, like when they see where we start from, like the way you say it, you have the old stuff.
Yeah.
Like when you share, they will see that, hey, they're fishy from other things. And then they look at the recent work.
Yeah.
It's dope, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, so it
For
starts
sure.
somewhere. That's
For
how
sure.
it goes.
Yeah. But we diverted a little bit further away from what we were talking about. We were talking about challenges that we get to face as photographers in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a thing with clients, some clients who kind of don't value our work. You know, it's upcoming photographers.
That's a main thing.
Yeah. And
They're sleeping on us.
they're sleeping on us. They don't know how much time we take on the pieces. They think the moment you take a picture, and maybe you might just send it through Bluetooth using the camera, but there's a whole lot of work
They
beyond
think it's
taking
just
the
pressing
picture.
a button and that's it.
And that's it. And they want to ask why you're charging so much for just my picture there.
When you're not even comfortable with the money that you're charging because you feel like it's lit.
Yeah, it's, I mean, compared to the kind of work we put in, That's very little.
Yeah.
That's very little. So, anyways, we put in a whole lot into photography. There's editing. That's the biggest challenge we get to have. Like, not really a challenge, but that's where we spend most of the time. So, like one picture, I don't know, try to give it a guess how long it takes for us to edit.
Yeah, just one big.
I know you can. But about 30 minutes plus.
Yeah.
To even an hour for some photos. So, Muli German photo, you want to be like, in any this happened at 20 quads. It doesn't work like that, my brother.
Yeah.
My sister.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah. But at least there are people who understand. Like,
Yeah.
okay, those are people who don't even complain. They understand. These are people who understand when you say, okay, I might delay, so I need some time. They'll be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Do your
But
thing.
then there will be those who will be pressuring you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You haven't even arrived home.
Yeah.
You're just coming back from the event.
Yeah.
You haven't dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
What time I sent you the pictures? I'm like, dude.
What are you waiting?
Yeah, so
Come on. Delivery period time minimum for us is like 48 hours.
yeah.
So,
One thing you should understand is photographers. It's not like nah balabako or
Nah.
anything. If there's anything, it keeps
Yeah,
ringing on
yes.
the. Now, what time of pictures? Edit the pictures.
and
Edit the pictures.
sometimes we're like, you know, a thing where we get to become forgetful. It's because of
Overload.
work overload up here, and we're not sleeping with this Zesco crisis.
Yeah, especially these days.
Yeah.
People are sleeping in the studio. Not even sleeping.
No,
They are spending nights in the studios.
Working.
Yeah, because
So-
during the day there might not be power.
True.
And then you have overload.
Yeah.
Overload.
Go out there doing your, working on your photos and pressuring. One more much I don't mind kutuma my photos.
Yeah.
Please, we want your photos to look nice. Want to take our time
Yeah.
editing so that even as we deliver, you'll be like, wow, this is nice. I want to
Yeah.
come again for some more pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. So yeah, I don't know. You get. I know. There are a whole lot of challenges with like
Yeah.
this podcast.
Those
Would
are,
take like
those are just some of them.
yeah.
So
yeah,
do
yeah.
you have any like an advice for these upcoming Akebu's medias? Akebu media. Whatever.
Yeah.
Advice to the upcomers.
To the upcomers? So the thing is, there are some photographers that are going to tell you to say, no, it doesn't matter the gear that you are using.
That's
What-
someone comforting themselves.
No, it's just the
because they
skill
are.
shine.
Yeah, I wanted to mention a brand, but
Please
they'll
don't
feel
go
like-
there.
yeah.
No, it's not like that. Look, first of all, look at the person who's advising you to say it's not the gear that you're. They are using a 4K camera. They are using a mirrorless camera.
Why ain't you
Probably-
using that small gear?
That's probably costing about 70 pin.
Yeah.
Look at the lenses they are having mounted on the cameras.
Yeah.
The lighting. So please invest
Yeah.
in gear.
Yeah.
Invest in gear and also have a good working relation with your clients. Very important. Sometimes even if your work wouldn't be like there, just your working relations with clients will bring you more clients. Yeah.
And also, just because they're telling you to invest in the big
Yeah.
gear
Yeah.
doesn't mean you can't start with what you have, which is the small.
That's a
we are
point.
we
Yeah.
are we are saying start with what you have, but
Yes.
once you start making that money, invest
Invest into even better gear.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
that's what it's right.
That's going to make your work easier,
Yeah.
and you'll be spending less time on editing than
that you would when you're using a small.
Yeah. True. So I don't know. It's only been me giving advice.
I
No,
just
no, you
did.
just
I just
did.
did. I just did. And,
So
and we are coming to an end of this video. Yeah. So use what you have. Invest in the big gear.
Yeah, and come through to the studio for
Akebo
mint
Media.
shots. Paka weche pafupi
Yeah.
hapa. I mean, if you're in Cabo already, find time to come through. You can
Yeah.
even come through and just say hi and look around and leave if you want.
Yeah, check
But,
the red card.
Red card, yeah, go
you
through
can
and
go through it, make
yeah.
plans.
Sure, we can. If you feel lazy to follow our page, Akebo Media, by the way. If you feel lazy to follow the page, we'll show you my picture. We have pictures also.
Yeah.
So we also develop photos, by the way. If you want my hard copies for framing in the house, my chan, my canvas, we also do those. Just come through whenever you have time.
Yeah. And we out.
Twalumba.
Kapat.
Yeah.